Hello, welcome to episode 200 of the Datapack tutorial series, version 1.2.1.4. Today we're doing Jigsaw Basics Part 2. I've just got home. It's about 42 degrees. It's 107 if you're in America. Oh, I've got the air conditioning on. Right, let's go. Hopefully my brain's going to work. If not, well, you won't be watching this. If you are watching this, it clearly did work. We're continuing from where we left off last time. So we had our 3 road pieces and our 2 different centres. Let's just go and create. Okay, it's a good sign. I am far too hot. Let's create our structure, our pretend village. Place structure, DP centre. Okay, so there's our village. It's using our path blocks. It looks like we got it set to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's curled on itself, 4 anyway, and it shows that one. Okay, let's add on, actually, I think what we'll do, let's do some tidying up, because we've got all our files in one directory. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to tidy stuff up, put them into separate folders. Let's go to the Datapack. So we've got all our structures here. What if we had 2 different types of villages? Maybe we had like an evil village and a nice village. Well, which paths are these from? Are they from the evil or the nice? We could name them like evil path, nice path, but we'll use folders instead. And then we'll look at terminating the paths early, because at the moment it always goes as far as it can unless it hits another one. Then we'll try and add some houses and some decorations. I think that's what we'll do today. Okay. Right, so I'm kind of making it up as I go along. We're gonna explore this together, and hopefully it works. All right, so I think first thing is, let's get some stuff in folders. So let's think of a name for our village. Let's create a new file. That's not what we want. New folder. And these will be, well, you can call it whatever you want. Nice village, evil visit, desert village, Jim, Bob, Fred. You know, I am just going to call it village. And I'm going to grab all of them. I'm going to put them all in there. Okay, so now we've got our structures in structure village. And I think I'm going to use village again because that would make sense. So inside WorldGen structure, let's add a folder called village and move that in there. And inside the template pool, we'll have a new folder. And it makes sense to give them all the same name. So this could be like nice village, nice village, nice village. And let's move those in there. Okay. Now, obviously, we've got some problems because we're pointing to files that don't exist. But now what we can do is we can come into structure and we can have a new folder called other village. And we can put our other village files in there. And now we've got them separate. So that's the reason why we're going to be doing this. Tidy up now, because that makes a lot more sense. Let's get rid of that folder because we don't need it. Okay. So I think the first thing we're going to do is just go through all these files. And we can see, yeah, look, you're pointing. All we need to have to do is put village / like that. Okay, so now it knows that the structure is in my namespace structure. And now it's going to look in village and then path line. So village, okay, that's good. Working as I expected so far. That's always a good sign. So let's save that one. Let's do the same for center. We'll have to look into village. Notice I'm going after the colons there. Let's do that one. So paths done, center's done. This one, yeah. This start pool is looking in the template, so we have to say into village center, yeah. And that should be it for the data pack. But if we go back, what we're going to find is here. This is looking for paths. So target pool, if you remember, that is looking in WorldGen structure template pool, and it expects to find them there, but we've put them into village. So we are going to have to put village in there. Now, we don't have to do it for the name, because although I am using my namespace in the name, that is just a name. I'm going to do some testing on this later, I think. I want to do some testing and find out exactly what's going on here. So it's just this top one we have to change. And I think what I'm going to do is copy the word village, copy that, say done. Now I'm going to copy that block with control middle mouse. I didn't want to break that one. And I'm just going to put it around like that. There we go. So that's fixed all of those. Let's check these ones. Paths. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So that's fixed all of those ones. And now let's do the roads. So we just have to have village in there. Again, not touching the names because those are just names. Let's say done. Control middle mouse that one. And notice where that line is. Those lines join together later on. So later on, if we have one, you notice the lines will join together like that. So this is going to try and place it in that direction. That's not what we want. It does have to be coming out there. Okay, and you should... no, you are slightly different because you're called lime wool. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll just paste... Uh-oh. Little mistake. We did it before the colon. So let's do that. I think it's probably quicker just to put it in there like that. We'll do the same here. Hop, jump over there. And do the same here. Okay, so that should be all of those changed. Let's do a reload. Now, it's experimental, so we do have to actually quit out the world and go back in. Okay, so we have changed them, but we haven't saved those structures and then moved the files into our Datapack. So I'm not expecting this to work. There is no structure. Okay, because that's not where it is. Okay, it is now in... There we go, you know where it is. Village Center. Well, that didn't work, did it? I just want to put village in there, please. Village Center. So it found the file and ran it. And in that file, it said, okay, I can place down my... It looked like it picked that one out of our two centers. But then obviously it's gone into the file. And it's come in here. And the structures haven't been updated, so it's not finding them. Yes. So what it's done, it's come in here and it's gone, I can use... No. Yes, that's right. World Gen Structure Village. It's come in here. It said I can use the template pool center. It's gone to center and it said I can use either of these. It's gone and found the location. And that should be fine. But it's not pasting them in because their names, the template pool wasn't matching. So what we need to do is we need to update all of these. So let's save them and update them. Okay, so I have that folder open. So, and I have my Datapack open. So let's go in Data, my namespace, Structures, Village. Okay, those are the old ones. And now in the World folder, you can see the Datapack is in the Datapacks. There it is. But we want to go into Generated, Minecraft, Structures. Nothing there yet. Right. Let's just quickly run along. Actually, we'll get rid of that center first. Let's quickly run along and just save everything. So we haven't done any changes here, so we can just do save. Save. And we'll save you. And we'll save you. And we'll save you. Okay. Let's go back. There they are. They've all appeared. They've been saved. Now we'll just grab them. We'll chuck them on top of those. Replace the files, please. Cool. Let's go back. Yeah, we probably... Let's just to be safe. Let's save and quit the title. And go back. Okay, let's try that again. Now I'm hoping this time it works. Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh, well, we've clearly done something, haven't we? Look, we've got... I know why. It's the old rule, isn't it? If you copy something, it's always going to be fine. And obviously what we've done is we've copied these over there. And these ones say turn into orange wool instead of saying turn into purple wool. Okay, well, that's an easy fix, isn't it? So let's just do that. Purple wool. And everything else is going to stay the same. I don't know why I keep doing that. Don't break that one. Okay. I don't particularly care about fixing that at the moment. Who cares? Well, actually, we'll save it anyway. Let's save it anyway, so it's there in the folder ready for next time. Okay, right. Now, let's make it so the paths terminate early. So let's... or they have a chance to. So we can see in this one, the reason why it's always the same is because I'm pretty sure it's based on the seed, and I'm always doing it in the same place. So same chunk, uses the same seed, generates the same thing. But we can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's doing 4 every time. Now, I had a look. Let's go to template pool. Yes, here we go. We've got empty pool element. So if we go and have a look at that, it's right at the bottom. So at the moment, we're using single pool element. So let's have a look at one of those. In here in the template pool, let's pick paths. And you'll notice they are all single pool element. And we have a choice of 1, 2, 3. Each one being one of the different paths. But it looks like what we can chuck in here is something called an empty pool element. So if we add one of them in, what it's going to do, it's going to have a chance to get the lime path, a chance to get the green path, a chance to get the cyan path, or a chance to get the empty path element, in which case the path will just stop dead. Let's try and test it. I think I'm going to use Misode, because Misode does have... I've got them up the top because I was looking at them, but you'll find them in all generators. Template pool. Template pool, there it is, World Gen template pool. And the other one was World Gen structure. Okay, so those two there. Not structure set or structure set tag. Structure. Okay, let me go back. And we're doing with template pool. So let's just fill in the old rubbish because we've got our stuff set up anyway. So let's just do that. We'll say fallback will be Minecraft empty. And I want to add an element. Here we go. Element type. Single pool element. That's what we're using. So let's change that to empty pool element. Oh, right. Okay, so literally just, it's nothing. That is our element there. Weight of 1, and an element is empty pool element. Okay, so let's copy that. Copy. Now you notice I'm just copying the element. I'm going to take that back, and I'm going to pop that into my Datapack. And let's give, so we've got a 4 in the bag, equal chance for each one. Let's give this a weight of 3. So we've got 3 empty elements in the bag and then 1 of each path type. So we've got a 50% chance of getting empty pool element. Let's save that. Let's go back. Let's get rid of that thing there first. Let's have a look at it. So you can see each one is using the full 4 pieces. Yeah, let's see if we get a difference. We will have to do the old out and in. Out and in. Okay. And very different. Okay, so this one's gone 50% chance. It's picked the empty one straight away. This is picked empty and this is picked empty. Oh, that's very different. Okay, so that works. We know what that works. We know what it does. I don't particularly like it as a way of ending paths. I think this would be good as a way of ending, or should there be a house or not? Yeah, we'll have one house and we'll have one empty element. You've got a 50% chance of there being a house. Ending a path like this, I don't like. So I'm going to end the path in a different way. And I think I'm just going to, because if we would have just the path cut straight off. It would be much nicer if the path sort of petered out a bit like that, sort of faded into the landscape. So let's make something that looks a bit like that. Obviously, it doesn't have to look very good. Don't tell me off because it looks bad. It doesn't matter. So light blue, that'll do. We don't need a little bit of space. 1, 2, 3. So we have it sort of. There we go. That's the end of our path. You decorate it however you like. Maybe it curves off. Maybe it spreads out. Who knows? Let's get one of structure block. No, jigsaw block goes in there. And we'll have a structure block down there. And we'll have one up there. And what's our format here? What have we called it? Path cyan. So this is going to be path. It's path light blue, isn't it, I suppose? Oh, well. Path light blue. while you're there, just copy it. You're going to be a save. You're going to have the same name, but you're going to be a corner. And we will do a detect. Cool. Let's copy this block and its data, control middle mouse. Let's put you in there. And let's just change what you're called down here. Light blue. Okay, so all we've done is change its name, what it turns into. It's still going to access from paths, and its name is namespace paths, and it's looking for someone with the same namespace, or with the same name as it's got there, these names. Now, one thing I would say is we've moved all the files, but we haven't put village here and here, and these aren't dependent on that. These are just names. I think we could call this John or something. I might do a test on that later. So now what I'm expecting, we'll summon a piece of path. The path will arrive, and it'll go, I've got something free. What do you want here? And it'll say, well, I don't know, put this one. And this one will lock onto here, and then it'll say, I haven't got anything free, and it won't try to generate. I think that's a nicer way to end the path. So let's save that. Save. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of you. Flomp. Let's shrinky-dink down. And again. And let's get rid of you as well. And let's get our updated center and our path in there. Okay, so we've got a new path light blue. Let's go to this empty element we added and let's remove it. Let's not have this empty element anymore. Instead, what we'll do is copy one of these existing elements. And we'll change its name from path cyan. Oh. Is that right? Path light. Yes, that's right. Path cyan. You kept the same naming convention. Always a good idea. Path light blue. Okay. So now we have a 1 in 4 chance to get any single piece. Let's up that one. So we'll put one of those in the bag. Let's make this weight of 2. It's more likely the path is going to end than it is to continue. Okay. Let's go back. Let's do our out and in. The hokey cokey. Okay. Let's make village. Ooh, okay. So, well, we've got a mistake there straight away. We see a few mistakes. And it's terminating them very quickly, isn't it? Look at that. That one's gone already. That one's gone already. That one's only got a tiny little path. Okay, so let's fix our first mistake is there's holes. So first thing we'll do is fill them in. We'll go here, remove that. Let's go over here. Let's change your chain. Turns into light blue. Well, that's not how you say blue. That will still turn into air if I do that, probably. That's cool. Now let's get our structure void. One in there. One. Wherever there's air, because we don't want air. There we go. Let's resave you. Save. Okay, cool. Let's shrink it down. And again, let's copy you over now with your updatedness. Right, you're updated. And let's change this. Okay, so let's get this weight of terminating the path down to 1. And let's try it at 1. Let's save that. Save. Let's do the hokey cokey. Out and in. Shake it all about. There we go. Let's do a reload. We should have just done. Ooh, okay, we've got something different. Oh, this one's gone 1, 2, then terminated. This one's gone round 1, 2, 1, 2, terminated, and this one's terminated straight away. Okay, I think this is a nicer way to end the paths. I think I've spread over to where you're not going to get. Oh, look at that! I've made a mess. Well, that's why I've got the wand out. Okay, I think this is a nice way of doing it. Instead of our path just abruptly ending, Yeah, this is much nicer. Now that one abruptly ended because it's hit this one. And it's gone, I can't put anything there. Even if you want me to put a path end, I can't, sorry. This one's got a little end. Yeah, okay, I'm going with that. So we've ended the paths. Let's get on to... Let's add some houses. So let's make a house of some sort of... Oh, God. Let's not make a house. Let's just make a box. What will we use for houses? Let's use reds and yellows. No. Let's use some house colours. There we go. We've got two types of houses. So, first of all, we'll do the bit that's at the same level as the path. So this is going to be the floor. There we go. And let's put a little house on top. Here's our house. There we go. Maybe I should have pre-built these. I didn't really think. Didn't plan ahead. Just ran in back home late and thought, let's crack on. So that's one house. Let's build a different type of house. A bit bigger. You know, I do remember I've got that. Might make it a bit quicker. Set light grey wool. I didn't do that last time. I don't know why. Let's say this one's not a house. This is a little farming patch with a little door so you can get in and do some farming in the farming patch. There we go. Do we need to keep it an even or odd amount? I don't think it makes any difference, really. It's up to you. That's personal preference. I have a habit of making everything an odd amount so things go in the centre. Let's put some structure blocks down. So we'll need one here, and we'll need one, yoink, there. Okay, let's give these a name. I'm going to guess that House 01 is going to be alright. Let's copy that, switch you into save mode, and we will copy you, paste the name in there, stick you into corner mode. You are now going to go detect. Me. There we go. You found it. Cool. Let's do the same. In fact, actually, if we copy that, well, should save us time because I think we can just change that to a 2. There we go. And let's. Oh, shift. And we'll change that to a 2. Put your corner. Done. Do a detect. There you go. That's it. You fit okay. Right. So which bit's going to connect to the path? This bit can connect to the path, and it probably makes sense if this bit connects to the path. Oh, well, would help if we use the right block, wouldn't it? Okay. Right. Now, what can this connect to, or what can connect to this? That is the question. See, now I have a feeling here, and this is where the names are probably going to come in, because I'm just thinking, let's put a house thing on the side of this. There we go. Right, what can you connect to? Green wool, that's what you change into, yes. Where your target pool. So let's change its target pool then to houses. So now you village. Remember we added village houses, and your name will be path. Yes, because you are on the path. So I think I'll keep your name as path, and you're going to look for a house. Now, because this name is path, I believe that it would be possible for this path or this path or this path to actually connect to that. So that might change the layout of our paths quite a bit. Now, you might not want that. You might want to say, I only want my paths to come in this end or this end. I don't want my path starting halfway down the middle, in which case I think we would change this name. We could say empty, like we did for the center. Remember, the centers are called empty. Nothing can connect to that. I'm going to leave this. This could be our testing for the names. I'm going to leave this as paths. So anything that can connect to paths has a chance to generate and connect to this. Okay, but this itself is going to be looking for someone from the houses template pool with the name house. So let's copy that name. Home, copy. And you are a house, so your name is going to be house. Your target name. Now, do you know what? I think I'm going to make your target name empty. The reason I'm doing that is, and I'm pretty sure Minecraft by default doesn't ever call any of its stuff empty, but I'm feeling it makes it clearer for me. What is your target name? In fact, and I think that's going to be empty as well. This never calls anyone. Nothing. This doesn't generate and then generate something off it. This is generated off that path. So it doesn't have to look in a target pool. It only has to have a name. And what we called it houses, didn't we? Its name is houses, and you are looking for house. That's why we check. Okay, so you're looking for house. Your name will have to be house. And we'll replace you with light grey wool. I'm pretty sure that's your name. Light grey wool, yeah. Okay, so that looks good. Let's copy you, whack you in there. Everything is staying the same. Yes, indeed. Let's do a save. The right-hand save. The left one is changing the mode. Save. And let's save you. So we've got two houses that should be able to connect to this. And I'll tell you what, just to up the chance of getting a house, let's stick this on that side as well. So houses, yes, paths, okay, done. Right. We better update this one as well then, hadn't we? So let's save that one too. Okay, let's clean that out. Let's shrink-a-dinks. Let's copy across our updated and our new ones. Let's go to the Datapack. Okay, we're going to need a new template pool, so let's get house, and let's just copy and paste that, and we'll just rename it to, or let's get the paths one and rename it to houses. Now, we've only got two types of houses, so let's remove two of the elements. Single pool, yes. Location, village, let's say house. You can either have a house 01, or you've got an even chance of getting a house 02. Now, I think that means we're always going to get a house as long as we've got enough depth left. Remember, every time we add an element, the number goes down. We are currently set to a depth of 4. Let's up that to 5 for that as well, just to make it more likely we get houses. Seems good. Now, here's our name. Should we change that? We haven't changed this name here, and it's still working. I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is for now. Houses. Okay. I think we're done. Let's try that. Now, what I'm guessing is it means we're going to get a house every time if it's possible. Providing we do the hokey cokey and we go out and in again. So I'm going to end up calling that the hokey cokey every time now, aren't I? That's it. That's its new name. Closing the world and logging back in. You can't just do a reload. You have to do the hokey cokey. We'll end up with so many stupid terms. New viewers will just be like, I understand it's a tutorial, but what does he mean? Don't reload, do the hokey cokey. Oh, look, we didn't even get a green piece. Oh, look at that stupid little thing. Looks like a Catherine wheel or something. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to go over to the Datapack and we'll remove, for testing purposes, let's remove our path terminator. Or actually, let's play around with the weight. Let's put 2 of every normal path type into the bag. And we'll only have 1 Terminator. So we've only got a 1 in 7 chance of getting the Terminator now. Let's try that. Back we go. Hokey cokey. Log out and log back in. And let's see what we get this time. Ooh, okay. Oh, look at the difference. I mean, it looks like a proper village. We only got house number 2. I wonder if we made a mistake. That seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 houses, and all of them are number 2. Look at this one, and we could see this one seems to have joined onto the end. Now, I didn't think that was possible. Let's have a look. Oh, your name is Paths. Okay, right, there we go. So your name is Paths, which means if you're looking for someone with the name of Path, and you are, that's okay, you can pick that. And we can see that has happened. We can see that's happened there. I kind of like it. I like this. This is looking like a proper little thing now. Now, why did it only pick that one? Are we just unlucky, or have we made a silly mistake in... Oh, I don't like the fact that what I've done is I've told that to replace everything with sandstone, and now everything's above the ground, and we're going to keep having to delete everything. I should have thought ahead for that. We'll just do a set air. There we go. Let's have a quick look at the file, just in case I was really stupid, and in our houses I've just got house 1 and house 1. No? We do have house 1 and house 2. I think we should change this name here, though, to houses. I don't think that's going to make a difference. That seems very unlikely, doesn't it? That every single house was the same. That's crazy. I'm very surprised. So which house were they? Let's check the house. Were they all house number 2? That's not where we look in there. Yeah, you're house number 2. So they were all house number 2, and none of them were house number 1. Oh, well, poor house number 1. Let's go somewhere else and try, let's go a bit further here. Hey, there we go. That was just the way it was random. It was just the way it is. It decided to pick 7 of the fields. Imagine that. No houses. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking the fact we're actually getting something like a proper little village. Oh, look what's happened here. So this one's terminated straight away. This one's gone off a little bit, but it never picked a green one, so we never got any houses. This one's gone connected to the side, or the middle connector. This one's decided to connect to that connector there, and then gone off sideways. Oh, I quite like that. That's a lot more changes. And now, of course, that means the path has branched, and it's gone this way and that way. And it's come round here, and then it's done it again, and it's done it again. And we've got a little house, and then it's curved round here. Okay, so it looks like everywhere a house can be generated, it is. Couldn't generate one here because this is in the way. Did generate one here, did generate one here. Came round here. Couldn't generate one here because there's a house in the way. Did generate one here. So, question being, why didn't it generate one here? And I bet that is the distance or the size. Let's look at our structure template. We've got a size of 5. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that if there had been a house there, it would have been 6, and that would have been too big because we got our size set to 5. So that's why that one didn't spawn. Okay, I like this. This is nice. This is looking so much more like a village. I realise, and we're already about half an hour in, so what I think I might do is save decoration for next time. I'm going to keep playing around. For a bit more. I think the last thing we'll do is let's do the empty element thing. Right, I don't like the fact that this path has nothing on it, which is a bit of a shame. So, I mean, we could get one of our house things and stick it on one of the corners. Nothing to stop you doing that. But what I think I'm going to do is in the template pool, I'm going to make this more likely to spawn, and I'm going to make houses have an empty template. So let's do that. Let's go to Misode and get that empty template thing. There we go. Let's get that. Copy that. Let's go to our houses. So you got 50. Okay, yeah, let's comma and add one on the end. So you've got house 1, house 2, or empty, all are equally likely. Let's change the weight of empty to 2. So now inside the bag we have 1 house 1, 1 house 2, and 2 empties. We've got a 50% chance to be empty. That's that. Let's crack up our center. Let's go to our size. Let's go up to 6. And let's go to paths. And let's up the weight of the green path. Is it the green one we want? I'm pretty sure it is, but let's double check. Yeah, the green one with the houses on the side. Let's up the weight of that. Let's double its weight. So inside our bag we have 2 lime, 4 green, 2 cyan, and 1 light blue. Or which is our terminating path. Okay, so we've got nearly a 50% chance to get a green path. So if we add them all up, 1, 2, 6, 8, 9, we've got a 4 in 9 chance. Let's save that. Go back, do the hokey cokey. Cool. Well, I don't know what this is going to do. Yeah, I don't know. Just turn you all silly thing. Let's. Oh, now it's even higher. I have to build blocks up to get high enough. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Set you to air. Right. Okay. Did we do the hokey cokey? I'm pretty sure we did. Well, let's. Okay. Is it going to look cool? Oh, it's much more disappointing. Cool. Putting that 50% chance of not having a house. We don't seem to have many extra of the straight ones, though, do we? I thought we'd have more of those. And only one little rubbish house. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is Now, I would say stop watching, because I'm not really going to be doing anything different now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to play with those values and see if we can make it look a bit nicer. So, we didn't get enough green paths. I want more green paths. So I think I don't want the paths to terminate too much, though. So let's literally just add more weight to them. Let's stick you up to something like 7. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 7 for you. Houses. Oh, empty is a 50% chance to be empty. That's too. No, let's put that down to 1 in 3. Let's add some weight to the houses. I reckon house 1 should be more common because that's the house, and house 2 is the field. So let's put that up to 3. So we've got a 50% chance to get a normal house. We've got a 2 in 6% chance, so a 33% chance to get a field. Or we've got a 1 in 6% chance to have nothing. Okay, let's try that and see if we get something a bit more interesting after our quick hokey cokey. Okay, let's have a go, see what we get. Oh, hello house. Oh, it's much more interesting. Oh my god, it's much more exciting. Oh, look at just playing with those numbers. I don't know why I have to do this. I just have to clear off those things. I know I'm not using them. I know, but they're just untidy. Now this is nice. This is looking like a proper little village now. We've got our centre. I tell you what, it'd be nice to have a special building that you only get 1 of. So we'll try something like that as well next time, maybe. So we've got our centre, which has a choice of 3 things. It looks like it's split the path there. I'm liking the fact that this path can now split into multiple directions. This is much cooler. We've got loads of little houses. We've got a few fields, not too many. You obviously terminated because you ran out of distance, I suppose. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you get that far? That looks much more than... Oh, you came off here. Straight off there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That makes sense. And it looks like here there could have been a house, but we didn't get one. So that's working as well. Here as well. Oh, no, maybe we've been blocked by that. At the end here, no. These didn't get one because they would have been 7 out. I bet that's why they didn't get one. Let's see. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they would have been 7 out. Okay. So again, we got one place where we didn't want a house, so we might want to fiddle with the values. Now, obviously, what you can do for houses, I could set the weight on this one. We don't have to play with such low numbers. So what we could do is literally just multiply everything by 10. We can say 30, 20, and 10. Now we've made no difference to the odds, but now we've got more fine control. For instance, we could drop this down to a 9, an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whereas before we couldn't. So we had 0 or 1. That's all we could have there. So if we can up the numbers if we want more fine control. 30, 20, 10. That would be the same. We could drop that down to 5, or maybe we don't want to go quite as high as 2. So we go to 15 or something. A little bit more of a chance. So you can always play around with that. But saying that, I think I'm quite happy. We've got something generating. It's generating different. I'm liking this extra. I'm liking this bit here where the path can sort of connect to there and to the sides and come off there. Of course, you can always do the same thing here. Have a T-junction, put one on the end there. You can make the path any shape you like. I've just gone for boring, these boring generic patterns. We didn't get any terminators, did we? We didn't get any of our little path terminators. So what are the chances for our path terminator? Yeah, not too high. I would have expected to get at least 1 though. Oh well. I mean, it was a 1 in. What's the chance? So 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a 1 in 12 chance. So it's not a very high chance that you're going to get a terminator. Cool. Okay, so next time, what are we going to do? I think we have a special. So we have 3 of these that can do paths, and one of them can point to like a special pool or something, and that you could use to make a bigger building. It could be a town hall, or it could be a church, or it could be a factory, or something, or a mine shaft, something that your village only has 1 of. Because as you can see, we've got really no control of how many of these things we get. But if we put a special thing on here, we can make sure we only get 1 of something. So that'd be nice. And I think it'd be great to put some decoration in as well. So after something is built, maybe the house has been made. Maybe one house has a little signpost. Or instead of a signpost, it's a mailbox. Or a path has a chance to have a street light. Different types of street lights. Or, you got the idea. Decoration, basically. A bit of decoration. Cool. I am really sorry that this has gone on. Oh my god. I hope you don't mind the waffle, because I did not expect this to go on for this long. I'm quite enjoying this, actually. I tell you what. I'm enjoying this Jigsaw stuff. I wish I'd played around with them earlier. This is fun. I'm now kind of hoping that when I get into doing custom dimensions and stuff, it's just as much fun as this. I'm pleased. I can't stop waffling about it, can I? I'm pleased. I'm pleased with our little village progress. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a reset on this, get it tidy for next time, which won't be now because it is... Oh, it's 10 to 11. It's 10 to 11 at night. And I have classes. Not now. That would be crazy. Don't be crazy. Not now. Tomorrow. So I should go to sleep soon at some point. Well, I've got things to do. It's like lesson plans would be a good start. I should think. I was like, hello, sir. What are we going to... They don't call me sir. They call me by my name. Hello, Infernal. That's my name. That's what my mum christened me. What are we doing today? I have no idea. Let's all just go to sleep because I was up far too late last night playing Minecraft. Ooh, let's play Minecraft. A lot of my students play Minecraft. Just doing a bit of tidying up. I'm surprised you're still here. What are you still doing here? You should have gone to bed. Why are you watching me tidy up? What are we doing? Setting that to sandstone. What I should do is just make an area all the way over there. As you can see from this little red dot to that little red dot over there, that's the area it cleans out. Anything that's outside of that, I have to manually clean myself. And for some reason, I think it's because what we're doing here, replace wool. I was replacing with sandstone. Oh, well, that's easy enough to fix, isn't it? We can do the bottom layer replaced with sandstone and every other layer above replaced with air. Right, waffle, 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 waffle. That's added an extra couple of minutes on. I'm really sorry. Right, so tomorrow or next one, I think we'll do a special one-off feature that the village has, and we'll do decoration and actually entities, because I think pretty sure we can save entities as well. Right. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.